Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another episode of the Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge. We are currently getting robbed to start off the episode. We are getting robbed, you guys. Literally just started the episode and already we are getting robbed. And the alarm doesn't seem to work. My alarm is not working because there's a whole burglar in here. It says to turn it off. That means it's on, right? Let's go down here. We're gonna fight for our stuff. We haven't even gotten to the nitty gritty of what you gonna steal, girl. She stole my sofa. Boy, come down here. She's literally. Come down. What is you doing? Oh Lord, she stole so much stuff. Well, she stole my picture. Oh my God, what are you doing, bro? Does it take Daisy to come down here? Because now everybody's freaking out. Daisy, I'm about to cheat your athletic skill. Do you even have athletic skill? Fitness skill? She's on level 7. I'm about to put her on level 10. Congratulations, Daisy. Because you about to come downstairs and whoop somebody's ass. And why is this thing not working? We're literally armed, but a burglar is in my house. Is it because it's not directly on the door? It's supposed to be on the door. Come down here and fight for your stuff. Come on. Get up out of this bed. Get up out of this bed. You stole 2 sofas, bro. And she's just going out. She stole up. Nah, she on a shopping spree today. No. What the heck is going on? Why are we always the ones to get robbed? Fight for stuff. Why aren't they moving to come fight this lady? Do I have to wait for her to finish stealing shit? Is that what's happening right now? Are we waiting for her to be done robbing us? Yo, this woman is going on a shopping spree. No, Daisy, come on. What is going on? You let her get away, you stupid. You guys, this lady just came in here and stole so much stuff. And instead of my Sims actually doing something, they just stayed there and let her steal the stuff. That about pissed me off because Daisy's just standing up there. Literally, I just got pissed off by that because how are you standing up there and just letting this person steal all of our stuff? Oh my goodness. And this alarm didn't even work. This just upset me, y'all. This just upset me to the core. Is it because of where it's located? I thought it doesn't matter where the alarm is in your house. It's supposed to just turn on. She even stole a photograph of me. And did that say Amelia Springsteen? Because if it is, when I catch her, it's on site. Anyways, you guys, so we had a little bit of dilemma in the last episode. And the dilemma was that we found out that Brandon is a dad. Brandon has a son. And the son is here with us. When Bella's parents found out that Bella was pregnant, they basically kicked her out. And so we kind of took in Bella. So Bella is kind of living with us while we are, while she's trying to figure things out. And while Brandon's trying to figure things out, he basically begged Daisy to let Bella stay. Now, Daisy, even though she was a little hesitant, she kind of remembers how things were for her, and she just did not want her son or her grandson even to just be put out like that. So she's gonna come down here and she is going to go and kind of hug little Daryl here for a little. We're gonna come down here, we're going to pick him up and probably just give him a bottle. It's been hard on Bella, I'm not gonna lie, it has been hard on her, and so we are just trying to do the best we can, and we're just trying to help her out. Oh, you have the energy for this, but you didn't have the energy to come downstairs and take and get this burglar. Serve river snail meal. What is this? So nobody's gonna recognize that there was a burglar in the house? Are you kidding me right now? Everybody is serve river snail meal. Having your home invaded by a random criminal is sure to scare the bravest Sims. It's kind of disappointing to me that they didn't even think to do anything with regards to this. Now, baby girl, you need to refill. You need to fill this up, and you also need to call Speckles to eat because Speckles need to eat. Even Speckles is scared of the whole thing right now, and she had a wild dream. It's kind of upsetting that not even Walker did anything, and I think Daisy is kind of upset at that whole, the whole scenario that's happened there. So she's gonna come downstairs here, and we're not trying to be mean or anything, but we're gonna kind of argue with him, and I think she's basically arguing about parenting, and she's just telling him like, I cannot believe that you allowed someone to come in here and rob us, and you didn't even try to protect the home, because technically he didn't. He just kind of stood there. I guess everybody was just in shock at the fact that we got robbed. I hope we don't get robbed again, because she basically stole a photo of Daisy. Like, that's the most twisted thing I've ever seen. Like, you break into my house, and of all the things that you could steal, you decided that um the best thing for you to steal would be a photograph of me. Like, what? So she's got her grandson, and she is basically coming out here. Daisy, don't argue. He looks so much like Brandon. Like, he looks so much like, y'all, look at Brandon's face. And look at this little boy. That's Brandon right there. Look at the mouth. I'm sorry, but that's Brandon right there. Look at the mouth. Look at the eyes, the hair. He took Brandon's entire face. Now, Brandon is just feeling embarrassed from passing out on the sidewalk to not making it to the restroom in time. No one wants to remember all of life's embarrassing moments. Brandon's no exception. So I don't know what Brandon is embarrassed about. He had a nightmare that he was abducted by aliens. He needs to release the steam vent on the machine over here. Bella is still fast asleep. Sakura is outside kind of tending her mom's crops, which is such a sweet thing for her to do. I absolutely just love this little girl. Lately, she has just been such a godsend, just helping her mom out in the garden and that kind of stuff. Walker is feeling sad, hated and sad about it. You can't be friends with everyone, but Walker's made more enemies over his life than he'd like. I think Walker is now upset because he's just thinking about the fact that Daisy just told him that what kind of man lets his house get robbed. What kind of man actually just allows their house to be broken into. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give some finger foods to Gabe, to the baby. I think we're gonna do some banana slices. Bella is up and she is trying to calm him down. She's also reacting to her first puberty changes, and she wants to kind of change his diaper. But I think for the most part, Daisy just got her grandson, and she's not trying to put him down anytime. So okay, she's putting him down. Okay, she's put him down right in front of everything that's dangerous. But okay, Daisy, you go off because you acting like you ain't never. Now, she didn't even get any good sleep. But it seems like her relationship is starting to feel to try to get to some sort of repair between her and Brandon. I think it is time that she goes ahead and she kind of talks a little bit about, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me, because in all honesty, I think she is starting to see that maybe if she wasn't so hard on him, the mistakes that are there right now would not have been there. Even though the baby's here right now and there's not much that we can really do about it. Now, she did volunteer keeping the baby here. She did volunteer to keep Bella and her kid, because in all honesty, I just feel like Bella has a lot on her shoulders right now. She's having to deal with, teenage pregnancy. She's having to deal with a kid, and then all of that extra stuff. So she's going to go ahead. She's going to throw away this stuff here, because obviously she doesn't want to be a burden to the Blossom household. So she's trying her best to make things work. Daisy is absolutely wrecked. Like, she is sleepy, and that is because that burglar broke in and she didn't really get much sleep. So I'm going to have her kind of sleep the rest of the day off. And Walker is just walking around here all sad. He's going to try and give himself a pep pep talk, but I think he does need to come downstairs, kind of have some breakfast. Let him clean this up, and then I think he's going to grab a serving of this just so that he can have some breakfast. He wants to kiss someone, but he also wants to express his devotion to Daisy, so I might just have him go ahead and do that. But they're just not in the right space to be doing that right now, you know, thinking about that. But anyways, Bella, what's Bella gonna do? She's gonna go ahead and ask Walker for some advice, and then we have Brandon. Now, Mom has set some strict rules when it comes to Bella and Brandon. We know that Bella and Brandon are in a relationship. However, Mom has strictly forbidden the romance to be inside of her house. So if y'all want to do what y'all gotta do, y'all gonna find a little motel somewhere to do it, because y'all ain't doing it in this house. School is stupid. I should just be able to start working or living life. Can I never go to school again? Okay, so I think Bella's going through this phase where now she's looking at, I have a kid now. I have responsibilities. I can't depend on you guys to do everything for me. I should start working. But of course, Walker and them just kind of want her to finish school. So Walker's going to tell her, you know, school teaches you a lot of important things. So I think it's best for you to just continue going to school. Just try to focus on school and that. And just leave all of the other worries to us, you know? Daisy's hoping that maybe she'll be able to talk to Bella's mom, but Bella's mom isn't having it, so that's a whole different situation. I also ended up moving this family into my forever save file because I am going to be playing all of the families within one save. So you will see the Ellingtons in this save file. You will see my other sim from the forever save, and then obviously you will see the blossoms. Bella seems to be enjoying each and every stitch. Should she gain the likes cross stitch preference? I'd say yes. It just seems to happen to be a family that just really loves cross stitching, so she is in here. Daisy's gonna need to get up and kind of go to the bathroom when she's done. Bella, are you good? I think I'm just gonna have Bella kind of do a couple of things here. She's gonna go ahead and use the toilet. She's going to wash her hands. She's also going to go ahead and take a nice little shower here, and we're gonna send all the students alone. Let them all go. Daisy's gonna be at home, so Daisy can kind of take care of the babies today because we really don't have the time to worry about all of that stuff. Bella didn't even get to eat anything, so she's kind of using the toilet right now. Walker, on the other hand, do you have work today? Walker has work in about 2 hours. I don't know why he's going to make anything. Why are you guys just cooking food? I thought I told you to grab a serving of something. Go ahead and eat this. Mr. Man has food all over his face. Daisy is trying to sleep. This family has just grown incrementally too much. I am just trying to keep things afloat here. I am gonna go ahead and pick up Gabe from inside of this and then probably just kind of put him over on the floor. So let's just have him kind of eat the eggs and toast that Daisy was struggling to eat. He's just gonna kind of finish that up. And then he's gonna go ahead and wash the plate. I'm proud of my Sims for actually just doing these things. So go ahead, put the plate in the dishwasher, and then get Gabe out of there. Pottery and Pals started in Gamovic. That is something I wanted Daisy to do. I feel like I want Daisy to pick up pottery, but we can't really do it because we've missed the mark. I am gonna go ahead and let Gabe out. Oh, I think it's because I disabled pickup. So let's enable pickup, and let's go ahead and let Gabe out of the high chair. Let's go ahead and put him down. You can kind of put Gabe down here so he can kind of walk around and explore the home, because I think he can creep now, right? Yes, he can crawl now. So I'll just have him kind of crawl around the house. I'll have him crawl all the way over there. So he can sit in the living room. And Walker is, I'm just going to kind of cheat baby boy's energy. Walker, on the other hand, he needs to go ahead and use the toilet. Sir, go ahead and do these things. Why do I have to tell you to do these things? Get off of this computer. And as a matter of fact, I don't want y'all inside of this room, even though I know it's y'all house. I don't want y'all inside of this room. So we're going to lock 4, and we're locking for specific Sims. So let's just kind of lock for everyone but Bella. So Bella, this is your room for now. The guest room is Bella's. We've given her her own space. Let's just try to keep that the way it is. Now, Daisy, I'm going to cheat Daisy's energy a little bit because there's 2 babies down here, and I don't think it would be right for 2 children to be unsupervised in this house. Brandon is struggling in a couple of subjects. There's a study group that meets every day during free period. Brandon can either go and get some tutoring or blow it off and assume he's doing well enough to pass. He is going to attend. It's weird, but things seem to make a little more sense coming from Brandon's classmates than the teacher. He's actually starting to wrap his head around this. So he's got a little bit of a performance gain going on there. And then Daisy's phone. Bella was caught using her phone to look up answers during a quiz today and got sent to the office. I think she should retake the test with no phone. I don't think oh, Bella's responsibility is in range to earn the irresponsible trait. Bella's responsibility fell out, and Bella's conflict resolution is in range to earn the mediator trait. So things are kind of going good with regards to that. Walker, where are you going? Okay, Walker is heading off to work, and then we have little Miss Daisy, who is using the toilet upstairs. I do need her to come downstairs and kind of deal with the kids. The teacher has run out to pick up his medication. Should Bella do that? Do the reading. Do the reading. Whatever the teacher said to do the reading. And Daisy is gonna have to deal with both of the kids today. So I think Daisy is just kind of the babysitter for the most part. Is there a way that we can have both of the kids outside at the same time? I think I am going to do that. I would love for Daisy to kind of work on something today. So I am gonna try and bring... Daryl is not a bad name. I just wouldn't have picked it, but you know, so it goes. And the puppy is just kind of running around outside. Come on, big boy. We are going outside. Oh, God, we gotta clean you up. We got to clean you up. Clean you up. Yeah, we're gonna clean him up. We could also age him up, but I'm not ready to age him up yet. I want to kind of keep him an infant just for a little bit. His face is all dirty, y'all. His face is all dirty. Go ahead and lay down here. You stay outside. Mama's going to go ahead and get your cousin. Is it his cousin? It's his nephew, isn't it? But you can't pick him up from there. You need to come in. Oh, because I locked the door. That's true. So the poor baby is locked in here. Okay, let's allow access to Daisy. So Daisy's going to be the only person that can come in here, and she's cleaning up baby boy. We're going to put Gabe down here, and then we are going to go ahead and put him down. And then you can go ahead and put down Daryl over here. Go grab Daryl and bring him outside and put him down here. And then Gabe is out here just kind of crying because he's a little sad and all that stuff. I think he's just going to play with the toys for a little bit and maybe give himself a little bit of a tummy time. I know. I'm just going to cheat that because it's too chaotic, you guys. It's too much chaos going on out here. So these little babies are going to lay down and they're going to be nice. Let's go ahead and look at the toys, and let's go ahead and play with the toys. Yes. Walker is slinging code like a rock star when he suddenly is transferred into a position he has no experience with. Does he speak up and ask for training or wing it with the book they gave him? Speak up and ask for training. Kudos to Walker for having the guts to ask for help. Unfortunately, nobody here has the first idea how to do it either, especially his manager, and she would rather see Walker sink than her. Well, Walker, I guess you're just gonna have to... Oh my goodness. Speckles is so adorable. I think Speckles is just so in love with Gabe. Like, he just always wants to sleep next to Gabe. It is so adorable. I don't know what this is. Serve river snail meal. Like, what is that? Serve river snail meal. Is he still all upset about the thing? She wants to go on vacation to Granite Falls. I'm thinking of locking that in. That could be something that the entire family could do. So if we can get like a nice rental property, we could all go to Granite Falls and just kind of have a vacation. There's just so many kids, so many little babies in the household right now that we have to deal with. I just want y'all to know that Daisy is not ignoring the fact that Brandon has a child. She's not ignoring it. It's just that because of the fact that she had an argument with Brandon before, which caused him to run away, she's starting to think that maybe because of the way she reacted when she found the two of them together in bed, it kind of brought on all of these problems. Now she feels like her way of acting, the way she acted, probably caused Brandon to do the things that he's doing. I'm gonna have her kind of try to design some sort of jewelry, but I think she is blaming herself a little bit for Brandon's behavior and the fact that Brandon is now a young father. But at the end of the day, he's going to have to learn, you know? At the end of the day, you live and you learn. You make bad choices and you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and see it through. So baby girl has to deal with her hamster when she comes home. I think I'm gonna have her go ahead and she is going to try and feed him a treat, and she's also going to just kind of play with him for a little bit. Now, I want to put their school projects in their rooms, but there is not really that much space to put. There's not really that much space. I can put this one upstairs, you know? I mean, this is Brandon's. This is a project that Brandon did. So I can just go ahead and move this and put this upstairs here. And then this was the one that baby girl did. This little rocket right here. I can go ahead and just bring this inside and probably pop it on the dresser in front of her mirror right there. All right, so those things are off of the backyard. Pretty nice. Everybody is doing their thing. Daisy is outside with the kids. They are both feeling sad because they are hot. Oh, Daisy, we need to bring the kids inside. Okay, it's too hot out here. It is a heat wave. Oh my gosh. Daisy, okay, we need to bring the kids inside. They are a little bit uncomfortable. So she's going to go ahead. And I think we'll just bring them both inside. Bring. Pick up. Not play with Gabe. I want you to pick him up. Pick up Gabe. Oh, crap. Okay. There's so much going on right now. Bring him inside. Bring him inside, and then we'll go back out and we'll get... Oh, my gosh. Okay, can you pick him up? Yes, go ahead. Pick him up. And put him down inside. And then you're going to come and you're going to pick up Daryl. And then you're going to bring Daryl inside as well. So put him down there. Go grab Daryl. And put Daryl down here. Or put Daryl down here. Wherever you want to leave him alone. He's already doing his little thing. You can kind of put him down. Yep. Just put him down. Poor little Speckles. I think Speckles might need a bath here. Speckles needs a bath. Speckles is kind of dirty, so you go ahead and do that. This is actually baby girl's job. She's supposed to be taking care of this puppy that she so desperately wanted. So, the kids are just kind of creeping around. This one's just laying down. This one's scooting and booting it. Where he going? He's going to sleep next to Speckles. Aw, they both love the little puppy. Look at that. They both are in love with Speckles. I love it. Speckles is like, Mama, I know you want to pick me up, but I got a duty. Okay, we just changed him into his little outfit. Just kind of cleaned him up. What are you feeling mad about? He is now sleepy. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on with this poor child. Okay, let's go ahead and ask Daisy for food. So He's going to fuss a little bit because he's hungry. Daisy, go ahead and give him a bottle. Bella just should start thinking about further education. Take a look at her options by researching universities below. So we've got Ubright and we've got Foxbury. So I think maybe she is going to try Ubright. And I will just kind of have her, since they're back from school, she's going to go ahead and university. Maybe she should try applying for scholarships. She is feeling all stressed out. Time to wear black. Let's do the Willow Creek scholarship. I don't think she's going to get the scholarship because of the fact that the household has so much money. But she's having a little bit of a mood spring and then a smooth swing. And then Brandon aced his exam. Oh, Brandon, I am proud of you. Brandon aced his exam. Bella flunked. Uh-oh. Oh no, Bella has so much stuff on her plate right now. I mean, I can understand where she is coming from and why she is feeling so frustrated with everything. But Brandon, I'm actually proud of you. He sat down with his friends and he got his performance up a little bit. He is a D student though. Things are not really looking too well for him, but I'm going to go ahead and have him do his homework. I be having these kids do their homework every afternoon, but for some reason, they just never get past D. I don't know. Sakura, where are you in school? Sakura's a B student. Like, that's my baby right there. Like, she is so well behaved. She's gonna go ahead and breeze through her homework though, even though she's kind of reading a book right now. And then we have a bunch of stuff on her that I need to put in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm thinking maybe Daisy should probably hire some help because I am not gonna lie, you guys. It is just too much going on in this house. I feel like she needs a little help in hand. We got a little painting and baby girl's thing there, so we're gonna hold on to that. I feel like she needs a little extra help, you know. Daisy, while you're here, she's kind of giving Speckles that bath. I think once Bella is done with her homework, she should probably try to deal with her son because there's a lot that's going on. Where's Daryl? Daryl is back in his crib and Daryl is a little bit upset. So he is actually wanting to sleep. I think maybe he could just fall asleep in the crib on his own because he is very, very upset, very, very tired and just wants to sleep. Gabe fell asleep on the floor and baby girl bite-sized. Ouch. That was just a little nibble, but it's a lot of pain. She got bit by the rodent. Hopefully she doesn't get sick from this. Do they get sick from that? I hope she doesn't get sick from that. Because that would be really, really, really bad. That would be really bad. But anyways, I am gonna... Did you do your homework? Breeze through your homework. Yes, do your homework, baby girl. You got homework you need to do. You need to do your homework. I'm also going to have her go ahead and play doctor. Who is this walking up to my door? Why are there so many people here? Who is this? Is this Bob? Literally, I have no idea what is going on here. Bob. It is Bob Pancakes. So the welcome wagon is coming to invite us to the neighborhood, or to welcome us, to the neighborhood. We have Bob and Eliza that are here, and our cow plant is all grown up. I kind of faced him away from all of this because I don't want him to be attacking people. Daisy, what is Daisy doing? She is cross-stitching. Please come out here and feed the cow plant before the cow plant tries to eat anybody. Play with it and pet it. And then I do think maybe we can... Okay, so everything has been done here thanks to baby girl. I think we are going to go ahead and change into our beekeeper suit. We're going to collect the honey. And I'm also going to have her collect the honey from here as well. We can kind of store them in the fridge because we're going to need that. Gorgeous dream from having a baby. Girl, it was just a dream because you ain't having no more. You are not having any more kids. Bella is almost done with her homework. And I think once she's done with her homework, she'll kind of be able to spend some time with her son. So she's just basically sitting outside. Bella is going through it, you guys. I also want to give her a little bit of a makeover, you know, kind of try to change some things that are going on with her right now, because she's just going through it. She really is. She really, really and truly is. She is absolutely going through right now. She is thinking about her son. She's thinking about the fact that she flunked her exams. Is there a way that she is going to be able to fix all of that? I think, Bella, since you just did your homework and everything, maybe you can go around and just swim around and maybe even just kind of relax a little bit outside. You know, I mean, things they look bad right now, but they can get a little bit better. Brandon, on the other hand, you know, you're kind of being a little bit of a dickhead. You should probably try to relax out here and maybe try to cheer her up. She is your girlfriend after all. She is the mother of your child. You might as well start acting like a father and stop acting like you're a teenager, because when we were giving you the opportunity to act like a teenager, you didn't want that. So now you've given yourself a child. You have to bear the brunt of all of this. Look at Brandon's face, right? Y'all can see Brandon's face. Look at Brandon's face. Y'all see his face, right? Now look at Daryl. As a matter of fact, we going into Cass. We are going into Cass because I want y'all to see this. I also want to give Bella a little bit of a makeover. So I'm going to go into Cass, and I really want to show you guys the family so you can actually see what I'm talking about, because this tea is teeing. So that is Brandon. So you're looking at Brandon's face right there. And then if we go here and we look at Daryl, so that's little Daryl right there. That is Daryl, and that was Brandon. Do you guys see what I mean? The face, like it's uncanny. The resemblance between him and his dad is just uncanny. If we give them similar skin overlays, you can kind of see that he looks exactly like his father. Like, all right, guys, so I gave Bella a makeover because I feel like Bella actually deserves the makeover. So let me just kind of show you the outfits that I gave Miss Bella here. So this is Bella's everyday outfit. I think because she's going through a grieving period, she's going to be wearing a mix of blacks and reds. I gave her this for her formal wear because I think, you know, she's going out and she can probably borrow some of our jewels. You know, she's going to be going to prom and she's going to need to have a nice outfit. So we're going to lend her our necklace. It was also this one with the nice little butterfly. So I think we're going to give her this nice gold necklace right here. Then this is her athletic wear. This is her sleepwear. This is her party wear. This is her swimwear. I feel like this was the original swimwear that she was wearing. And I feel like I kind of want to change it. So I'm going to give her that one. For her hot weather wear, she was wearing this dress and I give her this nice little purse to go with it. And then for her cold weather wear, this is what Bella is wearing. And I think maybe I might want to give her like a hat or something. So kind of like a nice little winter hat, or maybe even something that looks a whole lot of stylish. This looks huge. This hat looks huge on her. This hat looks huge on her head. Let me see. What about this? Do you want this? Or maybe we could just give you a backpack. Yeah, I feel like the backpack. What's the difference between these two? I don't know. I feel like the backpack just adds something to the outfit. So I'm going to give her the backpack. And that is going to be about it for Bella's outfits. So we're going to hop back into the game and we are going to end off this episode of The Sims in Bloom Legacy. I am shooketh because the video just kept going downhill, you know, but I think it was a good thing for Daisy to kind of take in Bella, even though she's a little hurt by the fact that Brandon has squandered his future away. There is still hope. And Brandon is making plans, from what I'm seeing, to go to university. And it just currently feels like if I send Brandon off to university, then what is Bella going to do? And I think Daisy is looking at it as, if she was in Bella's shoes, she would want someone to do the same thing for her if they could afford to. So I think we might just kind of take the brunt of it and kind of help Bella out of her situation. We will kind of help her in terms of getting her a trying to see if she can get a scholarship, because she did apply for a scholarship. We did tell her to try applying for a scholarship, and if she's not successful with the scholarship, we will help her out in any way we see possible. I did give her a little bit of makeup, and I did make her look a little better, so she does look. Bella's actually a very pretty girl. Y'all see Bella? Y'all see Bella? Okay, okay, okay. Because Bella's actually a very pretty girl. She just needed a glow up, and we gave her one. Okay. Brandon, on the other hand, who is just out here relaxing, I think she's going to talk to Brandon, and she is basically going to tell him about prom. They're going to promise to skip prom. She's kind of forcing him to promise to skip prom. I don't think this is something that Brandon wants to do per se, because, he's excited. He passed his exams, and then there is Bella just feeling all sad and blue about the fact that she didn't pass her exams. And of course, baby girl is feeling very tense about having been bit by the rodent over there. So I am going to have her probably talk to her mom a little bit, I want for the both of them to do something together. Daisy, you can come in here and actually talk to baby girl. Maybe give her a nice loving hug and ask her if she wants to invite someone over. She hasn't really had much of her little friends, if any, come over. It would be nice for her to kind of go out and make some friends. So I do need to start focusing on Sakura, since Sakura is basically the heir to the legacy, because with Brandon having kids and with Brandon having his relationship, he's just not viable. He's just not eligible. Viable. He's just not eligible. I also, because I didn't want Daisy and them's house to stand out too much, I kind of gave the house so it looks like a normal home on the outside, and then on the inside it's nice and colorful. And we will be changing things up a little bit as time goes by. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this episode right here. I know Bob and Eliza are outside, so I'm probably just gonna invite them to come inside, but I am gonna go ahead and end off this episode right here. I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my channel. Let me know what you all think in the comment section of the video down below. Do you think we should sponsor Bella's university, or should we just let her take that on her own? Let me know what you all think, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.